Hello everyone and welcome to today's Facebook Live. So today we'll be doing a 30-minute yoga class. I've just come on a few minutes early just to give everyone a little bit of time and just to get some notifications. I know that some of you wanted to join live, so just give you that time whilst you just hear me waffle on for a few minutes. I've actually not managed to go live in here for a few weeks now, I think. Just been away, and then there's lots going on behind the scenes at the moment, lots of preparations for lots of exciting things to come. Hey Jenny, how are you today? You're joining us in yoga today. I can see that you're there. Please do some yoga with us. Just going to give everyone a few more minutes. I'm still quite early at the moment. As I said, just to jump on, just to give everyone lots of time to just settle down after your long day at work, potentially long day at work. Today's class is pretty much just going to be nice and chilled, low to the ground, so there will be actually not being on your legs at all. So all on the ground, nice and relaxed, just what you need just to wind down after a long day at work, just before you want to go to sleep. And I'll talk you through the logistics in a moment. I know that a few just wanted to jump on, so I'm just going to give them all just a few more minutes before we start today. Just in general, so I'm doing these classes, the live classes, 30-minute classes, about once a month. I will put a poll, just ignore the dog for the moment, back in the background. He's going out in a sec, so we won't have that during the live, that's fine. So I'm going to be doing the live class like once a month. I'll be putting out a poll just to see whenever you guys want to do it, and rather than when I want to do it. So just, again, just like I did with this one, just choose your favorite time, date. Likewise, if you have a special date that you want to do that, just let me know. Can all be arranged. So for today, we don't actually need any props. However, saying that, I am actually sitting on one of my blocks. So if you have one, you can, for the moment, just sit on it. And then whilst we're just getting ready and I'm sorting out my mats, doing this on a quite thick carpet, it's not the best idea, but here we go. Good. I'm gonna give it one more minute here. Obviously, if you do wear glasses, just see whatever feels comfortable. I only tend to wear glasses for the computer because I can now actually see that. I can see part of the screen, just not very clear, not very focused, so hence why I'm wearing glasses when I'm usually live and doing my live on the computer rather than actually when I'm teaching, because I don't actually teach with my glasses on, because I don't need to. I can see nearly everyone everywhere. Good, so I'm just going to start. I'm actually going to get rid of my block for the moment. So just coming into a comfortable seat, whatever that may be to you. You can be cross-legged, one foot in front of the other, kneeling down, whatever feels good for you. Then bring your head over your heart over your pelvis, whatever that feels like to you. So don't think about it too much, don't look at it, just whatever feels aligned to you. Bring your shoulders away from your ears, and then your hands can be on your knees, thighs, legs, feet, whatever feels comfortable. And then just gently closing your eyes and taking a couple of deep breaths. And then just arriving on the mat today. Just continue breathing, just starting to shift your focus onto your in and exhales. And that with every inhale, just growing a little bit taller. And then on your exhale, grounding down a little bit more. Maybe tucking your chin in here slightly, lengthening through the back of your neck. And then whenever a thought pops into your mind, just acknowledge that thought and then letting it go again. Just coming back to your in and exhales. Just continue with your slow breathing, nice and steady. Just checking in with your back here for a second, making sure that you haven't collapsed. So again, bring your head over your heart over your pelvis. Just feeling your way into the pose. Forgetting anything that has happened so far today. And anything you may have to do after this class. Really just being in the moment, using your breath just to anchor yourself into the moment. Good, just a couple more breaths. And then on your inhale, keeping your eyes closed, bring your arms over your head, really stretching through the side body, bringing the palms together, and then on your exhale, releasing your hands through the midline down again, keeping your back and your sides nice and long. Good, just a couple more times. Inhaling your arms over your head, really stretching and reaching up, and then on your exhale, releasing your hands through the midline down. Good, last one. Inhaling your arms over your head, really stretching here, keeping the length. And then on your exhale, bring your hands through the midline down. And then once your thumb up by your sternum, just pressing your thumbs into the sternum, into your heart space. Tucking your chin in slightly. And then just take a moment here and just check in with your body and just seeing how you're feeling right now. And maybe also just see what you need from today's practice. Good, just for a couple more breaths here. Really listening to your body. Good, and on your next exhale, slowly releasing your hands back down and gently opening your eyes again. Good, so again, just, taking it nice and easy today. Just listening to your body. Obviously, I can't see you, so don't push yourself. So bring your right hand next to you onto the mat. So your fingertips your hands can be on your fingertips or on your palms. Just make sure you're keeping the length through your side body. Then inhaling your left arm up and over for a side stretch. Making sure your shoulders are away from your ears. If they've come up, that's fine. Just pull them back down. Really reaching across to the side. And making sure that you're still grounded through both sitting bones. So if one side comes up, just come up a little bit. There's no point being down here and being all collapsed. We want it, nice length. That's all we care about. Again, just listening to your body here is so, so important. Really stretching across. Just one more inhale here. Good. And then on your exhale, slowly coming back to center, dropping your left hand down and inhaling your right arm up and over. Again, making sure your shoulders are away from your ears. You're grounding through both sitting bones. And really just maybe opening your heart up to the ceiling a little bit. Again, that's just to ensure that you're not collapsing over. So really keeping the length. Good. Just one more breath here. And then on your exhale, slowly releasing back to center. Good. Then placing your right hand onto your left knee. left hand behind you, and that's only to support you, nothing else. And then inhale, opening through the front of your body, and then on your exhale, looking over your left shoulder. Just for a gentle twist here, so you don't want to use your hands to yank yourself around, you just let it come from your core, and just gently twist across. Again, just especially in this pose, just making sure you're listening to your body. And even if you're, if you're just looking to the side, that's absolutely fine. We're just, we're still warming up the body here a little bit. Good, just one more breath. And then on your exhale, slowly releasing back to center. Good, and bring your left hand onto your right knee, right hand behind you. And again, inhale, opening through the front of your body. And then on your exhale, looking over your right shoulder. Just a gentle twist. Just making sure again that you're not collapsing either. So trying to bring your head over your heart over your pelvis as much as you can. Obviously, don't be a stickler here. Just whatever feels good for you. That's pretty much the main thing that I just like to promote. Just do whatever feels good for you. If it feels good for you to be here, be there. There is no right or wrong. As long as you don't have any pain, that's absolutely fine. Good, just one more breath here. And then on your exhale, slowly releasing back to center. Good, then rolling over. Actually, before we do that, because I know, looking at my life, I know you guys potentially haven't done this yet. So just for a second, just bring your forearms together and bring your hands down towards your elbows as far as possible. Obviously without straining yourself and without using your hands. So essentially this is just lining you up on where your hands are going to be in a moment. So if your hands are more of a V shape, bring your wrists in front of your shoulders when we're going onto all fours in a moment. If they're pretty much, for me, I can sort of do it. A nice little angle here. You can bring them directly underneath your shoulder. So the reason why we do this, so if you have at the moment a V, bringing your hands directly underneath your shoulder and essentially having this angle, it's not going to be very comfortable for you. So just bring it slightly further forward. So now we're going onto all fours. So making sure that your knees are directly underneath your hip points, and then your hands are either underneath your shoulders or slightly in front of it. No matter where your hands are though, just spreading your fingertips nice and wide, really pushing the mat away, pushing into space in between your shoulder blades, so making sure you're not sinking down. Just bring your heart space up to the ceiling, pushing the top of your feet into the mat, long spine and neck. And then on your inhale, dropping your belly, looking forward, really opening through the heart. And on your exhale, rounding through the spine and really pushing the mat away. Good, again, inhale, dropping your belly, looking forward. And exhale, rounding through the spine. Good, do a few more in your own breathing. So on your inhale, just dropping your belly, looking forward, really feeling stretch through your belly. And then on your exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Good, let's just do that 2 more times in your own breathing. Just starting to mobilize in the spine here. Good. One last time, rounding through the spine. And then on your exhale, just coming back to neutral spine, long neck. You're just really pushing the mat away here. So if you're having your hands at the moment pretty much directly underneath your shoulders, and you start to feel it in your wrists, either just walking forward slightly, or what you can also do is just come onto your fists. So especially, with your wrists, if you feel any pain, just adjust yourself. It's just not worth it. Just don't hurt yourself. Good. So pushing the mat away. Let's do a little bit of core work here. Inhaling your right leg up behind you. Good. Engaging through your core. So pulling your navel to your spine. And then inhaling your left arm in front of you. Really pushing the mat away with your right arm. So don't sink down. Really push it away. And then on your exhale, bring your knee and your elbow together underneath you whilst you're rounding through the spine. Good. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring it together. Good. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring it together. Good. One last time. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring it together and hold it here for 1. 2, and with control, releasing back up onto all fours. Good. And just adjusting yourself slightly, coming onto all fours, pushing the mat away, and then inhaling your left leg up behind you. Again, engaging through your core, so pulling your navel to your spine, and then inhaling your right arm in front of you. Again, really pushing the mat away, don't sink into your left arm, shoulder, just really push it away. And then on your exhale, bring your knee and your elbow together underneath you, rounding through the spine. Good. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring it together. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring it together. Good. One last time. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring it together and hold it here for 1, 2. And then with control, releasing back up onto all fours. Good. And just really making sure that your hips are directly underneath your, not your hips, your knees are directly underneath your hips. If your hips can be underneath your knees, that's quite impressive. I do that in my classes all the time, by the way. Good. So inhaling your right arm in front of you this time. And then on your exhale, bring it underneath the left arm, dropping your right shoulder and your right ear onto the mat. So with your left hand, you can keep it where it is. You can bring the elbow to the ceiling. You can bring your left hand to the top of the mat and then bring your left shoulder down. Or you can bring your left hand to the small of the back and then open up. Just see whatever feels comfortable here for you. There is no right or wrong. Just seeing what is good. Again, just maybe closing your eyes and just listening to your body. See what it needs right now. And just breathe deeply. Just a few more breaths. Just unwinding from your day. Assuming it's evening where you are right now. Good, and on your exhale, slowly unraveling again, coming back up onto all fours. And then let's do this on the other side. Inhaling your left arm in front of you this time. And then on your exhale, bring it underneath the right arm, dropping your left shoulder and your left ear onto the mat. And then with your right hand, you can keep it where it is. Bring your right arm up, or right elbow up to the ceiling. Bring your right hand to the top of the mat, right shoulder pulling down. Or bring the right hand to the small of the back, opening up here. Just see what feels good here. Again, there is no right or wrong at all. And it can be also different to what you did on the other side. But just again, closing your eyes, breathing deeply. Forgetting your day. Just being in the moment. Good, and on your next exhale, slowly coming back up onto all fours. Good, then crossing your ankles over, coming back down to your seated position, stretching your legs out in front of you. Good. So making sure that you're really pushing through both heels to start with. So all 10 toes pointing up to the ceiling, shoulders away from your ears. Again, bring your head over your heart over your pelvis. Good, sitting nice and tall. Now bring your hands just next to you. So depending on how long your arms are, etc. You might have your hands next to you, slightly behind. You might have your palms down. So as you can see, for me, getting my palms down is actually, I almost have to collapse. So I do this on my fingertips and I just roll my shoulders and just slightly go slightly behind it. So just experiment around here what feels good for you. So essentially you want to have your hands pretty much next to your hips, maybe slightly behind it, either flat on your palms or on your fingertips. Shoulders away from your ears, engaging through your core, so pulling your navel to your spine, looking straight ahead, tucking your chin in slightly, and engaging through your legs. So you potentially might be feeling it, hopefully here in your thighs. Really engage through your legs. So if you're not feeling anything, you're probably not engaging anything. So really push through your heels, all 10 toes up to the ceiling, shoulders away, and really engaging through your legs. Sitting tall. This looks like a pretty easy pace. If you do it properly, it's not. Good. Just one more breath here in a supposed to be easy pace. Good. And on your exhale, just releasing here for a sec, maybe shaking your legs. Good. You stay where you are. I'm just going to face you. Good. Then, so legs stretched out in front of you. Keep pushing through the left heel, left toes up to the ceiling, and bring the sole of the right foot on the inside of your left thigh. So really grounding through your sitting bones. Again, so pushing the leg into your foot and the foot into the leg. So keeping your legs really engaged. So essentially, this is almost like a seated tree pose. Sort of. Good. Keeping your core engaged. So keep pulling your navel to your spine. Shoulders away from your ears, and inhaling both arms over your head. If your shoulders have come up, just pulling them down again. Keeping that left foot engaged, and on your exhale, start folding over your left leg with a straight back. So once you've met your edge with a straight back, release your hands onto the mat, leg, toes, wherever you feel comfortable. So there is no right or wrong, just making sure that your back keeps strong. So what we don't want is just sort of collapsing over. So keep pushing your chest out. Even if you're here, that's absolutely fine. If you're still further up here, if it's more comfortable for you, you can bring your hands behind you and just open up like that. So there's different things that you can do. Afterwards, if you have any issues with any of the poses, obviously because I can't see you, just let me know and we can talk through it. But making sure in here that your shoulders are away from your ears, keeping that engagement through that left leg. And then if you want to go a little bit deeper into the pose, use your core. So use your core and your exhale. So you can walk your hands slightly further down, but don't use the strength in your arms. Really let it come from your core. So essentially you can pick up your hands and then on your exhale, just inching slightly further down. Just be very mindful of your left hamstring here, because obviously you don't want to snap it either. So just see where you are. If you're happy where you are at the moment, don't go any further. Just a couple more breaths, maybe closing your eyes. Good. And on your next exhale, slowly walk your hands back up. Bring your right hand behind you. Actually, you have to move down. And on your exhale, pushing your hips up to the ceiling. And then bring your left hand over your head, which apparently I can't do. Just for one breath cycle, just for a back bend. And then on your exhale, slowly coming back up. Sitting down again. Extending that right leg out for a sec. If you want to just shake it out. Again, just taking it easy today, being really low to the ground, getting reconnected with Mother Earth. Good. Then start engaging through your right leg, right toes up to the ceiling, pushing through that right heel, and bring the sole of the left foot on the inside of that right thigh. Good. Again, just sitting nice and tall. Shoulders away from your ears, bring your head over your heart over your pelvis. Pulling your navel to your spine, and then inhaling both arms over your head. Again, if your shoulders have come up, just rolling them back down. And then on your exhale, start folding over your right leg with a straight back. So again, just going as far as it feels comfortable. And then on your exhale, just releasing your hands down wherever they fall, on your mat, leg, toes, wherever it is, doesn't matter. Keeping your neck in or your head in line with your neck and your spine. Maybe closing your eyes. And then again, if you want to go a little bit deeper into the pose, just use your exhale and your core just to go a little bit deeper. You can walk your hands down. I like to do that just for my mental image, I think. As long as you don't actually, for example, hold on to your foot and then pull yourself down with your strength. Do not use your strength here, just use your core and your exhale. Keep pushing your chest out. Just for a few more breaths. Good. And on your exhale, slowly walk your hands back up again. Bring your left hand behind you onto the mat, and on your exhale, pushing your hips up to the ceiling, bring your right arm over your head for a back bend, just for one breath cycle. And then on your exhale, slowly releasing your hips back down, coming to a seated position. Good. If you want to again, you can just shake out your legs here for a second before we move on to the next seated position. So today is all about just being low to the ground, reconnecting. Good. Now bring the soles off the feet onto the mat, knees pointing up to the ceiling. Good. Going to do a little twist. So bring the right foot underneath the left leg and bring the right heel on the outside of your left buttocks. So depending on your body shape, your right knee might be going pretty much straight forward like it does for me, or it's further out to the side. There is no right or wrong at all. It doesn't matter where the right knee is. Depending on where your right knee is, however, it now depends where the left foot goes. So your left foot can be either on the inside or you can step it over. So obviously if your right knee is further out to the side, you're not going to step it over because that's just not going to be very comfortable. So try and keep both sitting bones on the mat. Again, just being nice and tall. Either have the left foot on the inside or stepping it over. As I said, it's completely up to you. Even if your right knee is going straight up and it doesn't feel comfortable, just listen to your body. Please do. Good. Now bring your left hand behind you just to support you. Then inhaling your right arm over your head, really stretching it up, giving it length through the right side body. And then on your exhale, bring the outside of that right elbow on the outside of your left leg or left knee, and then looking over your left shoulder. Good. Just for a gentle twist. Again, just don't use your elbow just to force your way around. Don't do that, please. In essence, again, you can just pick up your hands and stay where you are. So just use it to support you rather than actually get you much further into the pose. Don't use your strength for this. Good. So sitting really nice and tall. So even I can feel I'm sort of collapsing here. So sitting nice and tall, bring your head over your heart over your pelvis. Obviously, as much as it feels comfortable in this pose. And looking over your left shoulder, engaging through your core because that will help you twist a little bit further. Just for a few more breaths. Good. And then on your next exhale, slowly releasing back to center. Then untangling your feet, bring the soles onto the mat again, knees pointing up to the ceiling. Good. Other side. So bring the sole, well, not the sole, just the left foot underneath the right leg. Bring the left heel on the outside of your right sitting bone. And again, and this side, the knee might be completely different to the other side. So don't worry about it. It is where it is. And then decide with your right foot, do you keep it on the inside or do you step it over? Easy as that. Keep grounding through both sitting bones. Sitting nice and tall, bring your right hand behind you just to support you. Then inhaling your left arm over your head, really stretching through the left side body. And then on your exhale, bring your left elbow on the outside of that right knee, looking over your right shoulder. Just making sure that you're not collapsing here, so sitting nice and tall. And even if you have to just come back a little bit, just making sure that you're tall and then go back and look over your right shoulder. It's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Likewise, if that is just not comfortable for you, just look to the side, keep looking forward. You're still twisting in this pose, even if you're looking forward. So, just a few more breaths here. Maybe closing your eyes. So I actually like to close my eyes in pretty much all poses when I just practice on my own, just because it actually tends to get you deeper into poses because you're listening to your body rather than seeing it. Good. And then on your next exhale, slowly releasing back to center. And as you can tell, this is not going to be a half-an-hour class. Good. Bring the soles of the feet onto the mat. And then bring the soles off the feet together, knees pointing out to the side. So just making sure that you are at the bottom of your mat. Obviously, I'm facing you right now. But making sure that you've got that you're literally at the bottom, that you've got the length of the mat behind you. Good, then holding on to either your ankles, your arches of the feet, or your toes. If you've never done this before, hold on to your ankles, please. Again, it's just all about posture. So for some people, this even might just be slightly uncomfortable. If this is already uncomfortable here, just bring your hands behind you and just sit nice and tall. That will do. So see where you are. If you are here, just stay there for a sec. If you're holding on to anywhere on your foot, just inhale, opening through the front of your body, and then on your exhale, keeping your chest out, just folding over your legs. Again, just going as far as it feels comfortable here. There is no right or wrong, you know, just listen to your body, that's the main part here. If you're further down, you can use your elbows just to push your legs down, but don't push on your knees, please. Please don't push on your knees. Whatever you do, you need your knees. So use your elbows on your thighs. Keep pushing your chest out, nice and tall. And again, just closing your eyes here. I actually like to slightly sway from side to side here, just because at least I feel like it's actually getting me slightly deeper into the pose. It's quite nice. There's nothing said that you have to be very rigid in a pose. I'm all about moving around. And just, again, just, you know, just do whatever feels good. If your pose looks, you know, all over the place, I don't care. If you feel good, that's all I care about. Good. From here, just one more breath. Good. And then on your exhale, slowly coming back up again. Then bring your hands behind your back, keeping the soles of the feet together, and coming down onto your back. We're not quite in relaxation pose yet. There it should be really, but we're not. Good, and bring the soles of the feet onto the mat, knees pointing up to the ceiling. Inhaling your right leg up to the ceiling, just flex and point through that right foot. Just doing a little bit of yoga for the feet here, then circling it one way and the other way. Good, then crossing the right ankle on top of the left knee, right knee goes out to the side. Good, then hugging your left knee into your chest, so either you're holding on underneath the knee or on top of the knee. See where you are. Again, there's no right or wrong. Making sure your shoulders are away from your ears. So if they've come up, just release them down. Close your eyes. Again, you know, if it feels good to rock a little bit from side to side, just do it. Just blooming do it. Just do what feels good. Just for a few more breaths. Good. And then on your exhale, slowly releasing that left knee, bring the sole off the left foot onto the mat, untangling the right foot, bring the sole down as well. Then inhaling your left leg up to the ceiling, again flex and point through that left foot, then maybe circling one way and the other way. Good, then crossing the left ankle on top of the right knee, left knee goes out to the side, and hugging that right knee into your chest. Again, either holding on underneath the knee or on top of the knee. See wherever you are. This set might well be different to the other side, and that's absolutely fine. Shoulders away from your ears, closing your eyes. Again, just do anything that feels good here. I mean, you know, maybe if you move it to the right, you get more of a stretch. Just, you know, you're only play loud through movement, really. And just really through finding whatever feels good for you and your body. Good, just going to stay here for a couple more breaths. Good, and then on your next exhale, untangle your legs and just hug them into your chest. rocking from side to side. I'm just moving slightly away from the heater. Rocking from side to side, just massaging your lower back. Good, and then bring your arms out to the side. So depending on your space, either bring it out wide or bring it into cactus arms. So cactus arms is bending at your elbows and fingertips pointing up to the ceiling. Really grounding your shoulder blades down here for a second and dropping your knees over to the right-hand side. Forward twist. If you want to, you can look over your left shoulder just for a deeper twist here. You know, if your legs are so further up here, that's absolutely fine. Just, again, just finding what feels good here. If you want to, with your right hand, you can actually place it on top of your left knee for a deeper twist if you want to. Again, it's only an option, so you don't have to do it. Maybe closing your eyes. Just taking a few deep breaths here. Good, and on your exhale, if you're holding onto your left knee, just release that right arm and then bring your knees back into your chest with your core strength only. So keeping the arms where they are, then dropping your knees over to the left-hand side for your twist. Good, again, if you want to, you can look over your right shoulder with your left hand if you want to bring it on top of your right knee for a deeper twist. Again, these are only options, so see what you want to do here, what your body needs as well. For a few deep breaths. Good, and releasing your left hand if it's on your knee, and then on your exhale, bring your knees back into your chest. Good, hugging your knees in here for a second, rocking from side to side. Good, and maybe have a minute or so just to do any movements that your body needs in this moment. Anything at all. You stay on your back though. Whilst I'm just sitting down, just quickly checking that no one has actually messaged. Good. So just doing any movements. And then start coming into your relaxation pose. So for your relaxation pose, you can stretch your legs away. In your traditional Shavasana, have your hands by your side, palms facing up or down. You can have the sole of the feet on the mat, knees pointing up to the ceiling. You can have the soles of the feet together, knees pointing out to the side. You can have your hands on your belly. You can have one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. It does not matter how you're laying. Just be comfortable. So for this class today, I'm actually gonna finish the video in a minute and just leave you in relaxation pose. So just take as much time as you need. I still took you through it a little bit though. But if you eventually stop hearing me talking, I'll probably have signed off. Just leaving you to relax. So just finding a comfortable position here. Just making any adjustments that you may need. And then once you're there, just closing your eyes, really relaxing down into the mat, releasing anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Feeling the support underneath you. Just like it's there every single day. Underneath your feet, carrying you, supporting you. Just taking a deep inhale and then on your exhale, releasing everything. And then sinking even deeper and further into the mat, into the ground underneath you. And then taking a moment and scanning your body from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. And then just see if you can maybe just 1% or be 1% more comfortable. Release just 1% more tension. So just see, paying particular attention to anywhere where you normally hold tension. So maybe your forehead, your eyes, your eyebrows, your jaw. Releasing the tongue from the top of your mouth, your shoulders, releasing your stomach, just really sinking down, being more and more comfortable. And then staying here for as long as you can. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Just staying in your relaxation pose. And until next time, thank you.